Hello, good morning students. Welcome back to this class. So once again we will start our chapter 3rd, understanding quadrilaterals. So in the previous class beta I have told you about the plane surface, plane curve, simple closed curve, open curve and polygon, classification of polygon, convex and concave polygon, diagonals of the polygon and interior and exterior point of the polygon. So today I will tell you about the for next topic. It is regular and irregular polygon. Clear? So what is regular and irregular polygon? So simply you can say a regular polygon is a polygon. Regular polygon. So you can say regular polygon is a polygon where all the sides are equal. All the sides are equal and each angle and measure of each angle is equal. Okay, it means you can say what will be the regular polygon beta. So regular polygon in which all the sides, all the angles are equal is called the regular polygon. For example, if you are taking a triangle, so in this triangle if I am taking all the sides are equal, okay, ABC is a triangle. In the triangle ABC, if all the sides are equal, so which type of triangle will be this? So you can say equilateral triangle and all the angles will be equal. So what are the angles? So it will be 60 degree, 60 degree and 60 degree, because some of the angles of the triangle it will be 180 degree. So how many angles will be it? So 60, 60, 60. And if all the sides of the triangle are equal, so it will be equilateral triangle. Okay, so which type of triangle is this? So you can say equilateral triangle. So equilateral triangle, you can say this is regular. This is the diagram of regular polygon. Clear? This is the diagram of regular polygon. So what is regular polygon? So simply you can say where all the sides of the polygon and all the angles measure is equal. So it will be regular polygon. Clear? For example, if I am taking sphere. Clear? Sphere. So A, B, C, D. Clear? So in a sphere you can see all the sides will be equal. This one side it will be equal to this. This one will be equal to this. So all the sides are equal in the sphere. And if I will talk about the angles, so all the angles will be equal because all the angles measure will be 90 degree in the sphere. Clear? So this is, you can say, regular polygon. This is called the regular polygon. So you can give regular polygon, you can give any example of regular polygon. Clear? After that you can take any hexagon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can say A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, so here also all the angles measure will be equal and all the sides will be equal. So this is also the regular polygon. Clear? So what is the regular polygon beta? So simply you can give the definition of regular polygon where all the sides of the polygon and measure of each angle is equal. So you can say it will be regular polygon. Okay. Now if we will talk about the irregular polygon. So what is irregular polygon? Irregular polygon. So irregular polygon. Clear? So what will be the irregular polygon? So simply you can say in irregular polygon where all the sides are not equal and if measure of angle is not equal. Okay, measure of angle is not equal. Okay, all the sides are not equal, or you can say if the measure of angle is not equal, so you can say it will be irregular polygon. Okay, if all the angles are equal but sides are not equal, this will be also irregular polygon. If sides are equal but angles are not equal, so it will be also the irregular polygon. Both the conditions are satisfying, that will be also the irregular polygon. If anyone is satisfying, so you can say it will be also irregular. For example, if I am talking about the rectangle, okay, so this one is a rectangle A, B, C, B is a rectangle. Okay, so in rectangle, you know all the angles will be 90 degree in the rectangle. All the angles will be 90 degree. So all the angles are equal. But if you will talk about the sides, so this side is equal to this side and this one side is equal to this one side. Okay, opposite sides are equal, not all the sides are equal. Clear? So it means here all the angles are equal but all the sides are not equal. So you can say it will be irregular polygon. Clear? So like that you can give any example. So these type of polygons are called the irregular polygon. Regular polygon where all the angles are equal, measure of all the angles and all the sides are equal is called the regular polygon. But if measure of angles and sides are not equal, so you can say it will be irregular polygon. Clear? Now next topic. Next topic is angle sum property. Clear beta? Now next topic, it is given angle sum property. So what is angle sum property? So for example, if you will start, if you will start from a triangle, so in a triangle, what will be the sum of all the angles? So sum of angles of triangle, sum of angles of triangle will be equal to 180 degree. Clear? Sum of angles of triangle is 180 degree. So in this triangle, how many sides are there? You can see sides. How many sides are there? Equal to 3. Clear? So sides are 3. So it means you are, and sum of angle is 180 degree. So you can say simply n minus 2. Okay, n not n. I am writing sides minus 2 into 180 degree. Okay, you will apply the formula and you will find out the sum of angles of the triangle of any polygon. Okay, so angle sum property means if you are finding out the sum of angles of any polygon, so how will you find out? So simply you will apply the formula sides minus 2 multiply 180, because if you are starting from the triangle, so in a triangle, what will be the sum of all the angles? Minimum it will be 180 degree, because triangle is the minimum polygon, means minimum 3 sides are there, it will be polygon. So this is a polygon. Polygon will start from the triangle where 3 sides, 3 line segments are there. Clear? So this will be sides minus 2 into 180. You can put how many sides are there in the triangle? 3. So 3 minus 2 into 180. So you can say it will be 1 multiply 180. So you will get the answer 180. Okay. So how many? What will be the angle? Sum of angles of the triangle. So it will be 180 degree. For example, if you have a quadrilateral A, B, C, D. So in a quadrilateral, what will be the angle sum of all the angles? So you can say you can divide this by the diagonal in 2 triangles. So this one is one triangle, this one is next triangle. But if you will talk about directly about the sides of the rectangle, sides of the quadrilateral. So how many sides are there? So you can say here sides are equal to 4. So what will be the angle sum of all the angles of the quadrilateral? So you can say sides minus 2 multiply 180. Clear? So sides minus 2, 4 minus 2 into 180. Clear? So it will be 2 into 180. So you can say it will be 360 degree. Clear? So what will be the angle sum of quadrilateral? So it will be 360 degree. 2 into 180 you will get beta 360 degree. Clear? Like that, if for example 5 sides are there, okay, 5 sides are there, 2 into 180 you can get 360. If 5 sides are given, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, clear? So A, B, C, D, E. Okay, 5 sides are given. So what is this? This is pentagon. So what will be the angle sum of this pentagon? So you can say it will be, you will apply the formula sides minus 2 into 180. Clear? So how many sides? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pentagon 5 sides, hexagon 6 sides, heptagon 7 sides, 8 sides, octagon 9 sides, nonagon 10 sides, decagon. Okay, you have to remember all the things. Okay, you will start from the 3 sides, line segment made by 3 sides, 3 line segment. So you can say it will be triangle, 4 sides, quadrilateral, 5 sides, pentagon, 6 sides, hexagon, 7 sides, heptagon, 8 sides, octagon, 9 sides, nonagon, 10 sides, decagon. Is it clear? So how many sides are there? this is pentagon, 5 sides, so you will put the formula sides minus 2. So 5 minus 2 into 180. Clear? So 5 minus 2, 3, 3 into 180. So you will get 3 8 is 24, 3 1 is 3 or 2, 5. Okay. So what will be that? Angle sum. Sum of all the angles of the polygon will be 540 degree. Clear? So how will you find out the beta? What is the angle sum property? So angle sum property, you can say if you find out the sum of angles of any polygon. Okay. If you will find out the sum of angles of any polygon, you can write sum of angles of any polygon will be equal to sides minus 2 multiply 180. So you will apply this formula, sides minus 2 multiply 180. Clear? So this is all basics I have told you. Now we will start our exercise beta. Okay, now we will start our exercise. So exercise 3.1, first I am writing the question. Question number 1. Some diagrams are given here, so I am making this type of diagram first. Clear? Now in this question, classify each of the following on the basis of the following. Okay, classify each of the following on the basis of the following. So first part, it is written a simple curve. Okay, first part you have to find out a simple curve. Okay, you will find out a simple curve. Clear? So what is a simple curve beta? I have told you, you will join a number of points without lifting your pencil. Clear? What is simple curve? So simply you can say a simple curve will be made by joined by number of points without lifting your pencil is called the simple curve. So if you will start from here, so this is simple curve. Okay, yes, because if you will start from here, you can join like that, this one, and after that this one. So this is simple curve. Yes. After that if you will come to here, so this is also the simple curve. Clear? Yes. Okay, after that if you will come here, so beta if you will start from here for example, and without lifting your pencil you are making this circle. Okay, after that you will make to the another circle, so you have to remove your pencil. Okay, it means this is not a simple curve. Is it clear? After that you will come to here, so this is a curve, but this is not simple because this is crossing, lines are crossing to each other. Okay, so it is not a simple curve. Clear? Because for example you will start from here, so you can make this diagram without lifting your pencil, but you are here, lines are crossing each other. Okay, lines should not be crossing the simple curve, so this is not a simple curve. Clear? Here you have to remove your pencil, so that's why this is not a simple curve. After that, next if you will come to here, this point, so this is also a simple curve. This is also a simple curve. This one is also a simple curve. This one is also a simple curve. Here this one is also not a simple curve because first you have to draw the circle, this one, after that this one, and after that you will draw the line. So this is also not a simple curve. Okay, so first point, it is given, classify each of them on the basis of simple curves. So what are the simple curves? So simply you can say first, second, fifth, sixth and seventh. Okay, first, second, fifth, sixth and seventh, these are called the simple curve. Okay, these are the example of simple curve. Is it clear? So simply you can say what will be the simple curve. So beta you have to join the number of points without lifting your pencil is called the curve, and simple curve you will not cross any line. Okay, it will be not like that. Okay, simple means it will be very simple curve. Okay, so this is called the simple curve. Next, simple closed curve. Okay, simple closed curve. So simple closed curve also first it will be simple curve. So these are called the simple curves 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. And in all the 5 curves, okay, you can write 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. These are simple curves. Next, B part, simple closed curve. Simple closed curve. So first you will check it should be simple curve. So what are the simple curves? This one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. After that you will check in all the 5 curves, all the 5 simple curves, all the curves are closed or not. Because next you have to check this is closed curve or not, simple closed curve. So this is closed, yes. This is closed, yes. This one is closed, this one is closed, this one is closed. It means all the 5 are closed curve also and simple also. So you can say again it will be same examples 1, 2, 5, 6 and 7. All these are the simple closed curve. Is it clear? In first part you have to tell the simple curve. So in next part you have to tell simple closed curve. So first it should be simple curve. After that it should be closed also. So 1, 2, 5, 6, 7 you can say all these are the simple closed curve. Clear? Next one, polygon. Okay, next one is beta polygon. So polygon, I have told you the definition of polygon. So simply what will be the polygon? Polygon will be a closed curve made by line segment. A simple closed curve made by only line segment. So first diagram you can see this is only line segment, line segment, line segment. This is line segment. This is also line segment. So this one is polygon. This one is polygon. Clear? Next, line segment, line segment. This one is line segment. So this is also the polygon. Clear? So polygon means a simple closed curve. A simple closed curve. So ये तो simple closed curve है ही नहीं, ये भी नहीं है. उसके बाद ये है, तो इसको चेक करेंगे दिस इज अ पॉलीगन और नॉट. तो बेटा ये देखो ये कर्व से बनी है, नॉट लाइन सेगमेंट. लाइन सेगमेंट से नहीं बनी है, किससे बनी है? ओनली कर्व से बनी है. तो हम इसको क्या कहेंगे? लाइन पॉलीगन नहीं कहेंगे. ठीक है, ये देखो इधर लाइन सेगमेंट भी है बट कर्व भी है. ये देखो इस टाइप से. ठीक है, सो हम इसको क्या कहेंगे? नॉट अ पॉलीगन. ये भी पॉलीगन नहीं है. ऐसे ही ये देखो ये कर्व भी है और लाइन सेगमेंट है, तो ये भी क्या है? पॉलीगन नहीं है. क्योंकि पॉलीगन की डेफिनेशन क्या है कि पॉलीगन जो है क्लोज्ड कर्व तो होनी चाहिए, लेकिन वो किससे बननी चाहिए? ओनली लाइन सेगमेंट से. सो फर्स्ट एंड सेकंड ये ओनली किससे बनी है बेटा? लाइन सेगमेंट से. सो पॉलीगन का एग्जांपल क्या होगा? पॉलीगन विल बी ओनली फर्स्ट and second. Okay, diagram first and second will be the polygon, because first and second diagram जो है वो है simple closed curve and made by only line segment. first और second जो है बेटा वो ही simple क्या है? line segment से बनी है. उनके अलावा fifth, sixth, seventh क्या है? closed curve तो है, सिंपल भी है, लेकिन क्या है? वो लाइंस ओनली लाइन सेगमेंट से नहीं बनी, लाइन सेगमेंट के साथ कर्व भी है उसमें. ठीक है, दिस टाइप के लाइक दैट. तो सिंपल लाइन सेगमेंट होनी चाहिए. तो लाइन सेगमेंट सिर्फ कौन सी डायग्राम में है? फर्स्ट और सेकंड में. क्लियर? नेक्स्ट वन, कॉन्वेक्स पॉलीगन एंड कॉनकेव पॉलीगन. क्लियर? नेक्स्ट वन इज कॉन्वेक्स पॉलीगन. सो कॉन्वेक्स पॉलीगन, बी पार्ट, कॉन्वेक्स पॉलीगन. तो सबसे पहले कॉन्वेक्स पॉलीगन के लिए क्या होना चाहिए? सबसे पहले तो वो क्या होनी चाहिए? एक पॉलीगन होनी चाहिए. तो पॉलीगन कौन कौन सी डायग्राम है हमारे पास? फर्स्ट और सेकंड. ठीक है, पॉलीगन कौन कौन से डायग्राम है? ओनली फर्स्ट एंड सेकंड. तो उन दोनों में से हमें देखना कॉन्वेक्स कौन सी है और कॉनकेव कौन सी है. तो बेटा यदि हम फर्स्ट की बात करें तो देखो ये वाला एंगल लेस देन 180 है, ये भी 180 है, ये भी लेस देन 180 है, ये भी लेस देन 180. बट यदि इस एंगल की बात करें तो ये देखो ये ग्रेटर देन 180 है. ठीक है, क्या है ये? ग्रेटर देन 180. तो हम क्या कहेंगे? ग्रेटर देन 180. जब एंगल क्या होगा? ग्रेटर देन 180 होगा और कोई भी डायगोनल बाहर की साइड होगा तो वो क्या होगा? कॉनकेव पॉलीगन होगा. ठीक है, तो क्योंकि इसमें इन दोनों पॉइंट्स को मिलाएंगे डायगोनल के लिए, तो वो डायगोनल क्या होगा? बाहर की साइड. ठीक है, तो ये किस टाइप का पॉलीगन होगा? कॉनकेव पॉलीगन. सेकंड की बात करेंगे तो ये देखो क्वाड्रिलेटरल टाइप में है, तो ये भी लेस देन 180 है, ये भी लेस देन 180 है, ये भी लेस देन 180 है और ये भी क्या है? लेस देन 180. और डायगोनल्स क्यों होंगे? आपस में एक दूसरे को ज्वाइन करेंगे तो दोनों डायगोनल क्या होंगे? अंदर की साइड होंगे. So what is the definition of convex and concave polygon? Convex, all the angles should be less than 180 and all the sides, measure of each angle should be less than 180 and all the diagonals will be inside of the polygon. So this will be convex polygon. And here in concave polygon, if any one angle measure is greater than 180 and any one diagonal is outside of the polygon, so it will be concave polygon. So here this one is greater than 180 angle, one angle, and this one diagonal is outside the polygon, so you can say it will be concave polygon. And here all the angles are less than 180 and diagonals are inside, so it will be convex polygon. Clear? So simply you can say convex polygon will be 2. Second diagram. And next part, concave polygon. So concave will be first diagram. Is it clear? Question number first. Question number first is clear, beta? Is it clear? Okay. So simple. In this question, 6 diagrams, not 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 diagrams are given. You have to tell about the simple curve, simple closed curve, polygon, convex polygon, concave polygon. Clear? So first, simple curve. So simple curve means, beta, you will draw a curve. You will join a number of points without lifting your pencil. So this is called the simple closed curve. Okay, curve can be closed curve can be made by the line segment also, and it can be made by the curve also. Okay, simple closed curve क्या होगी बेटा? वो line segment से भी join हो सकती है, curve से भी join होती है, वो closed curve या simple curve होगी, ठीक है? But polygon क्या होगी? Only line segment से join होगी, clear? तो सिंपल कर्व में क्या होगी? ये भी सिंपल कर्व है, विदाउट लिफ्टिंग पेंसिल आप कर्व बना सकते हो, ठीक है? उसके अलावा इसकी बात करें तो ये भी सिंपल कर्व है, ये नहीं है क्योंकि इसमें वन सर्कल तो बना दोगे लेकिन दूसरा सर्कल बनाने के लिए आपको पेंसिल को हटाना पड़ेगा, ठीक है? तो ये सिंपल कर्व नहीं है। ये विदाउट पेंसिल उठाए बन सकती है, लेकिन इसमें क्या है, लाइन क्या कर रही है, एक दूसरे को क्रॉस कर रही है, तो उल्टी सुल्टी ऐसे करके बन रही है, इसका मतलब ये सिंपल नहीं है बेटा, ठीक है? तो ये क्या है, सिंपल कर्व नहीं है। उसके बाद इस पे बात करेंगे तो ये क्या है, सिंपल कर्व है, विदाउट लिफ्टिंग पेंसिल आप बना सकते हो और सिंपल है बिल्कुल। ये भी विदाउट लिफ्टिंग पेंसिल है और सिंपल है, ये भी सिंपल है, इसको है, ये भी क्या है, थोड़ी सिंपल नहीं है, पहले इस सर्कल को बनाओगे, इसको बनाओगे, फिर ज्वाइन करोगे, ठीक है? तो ये भी क्या है, नॉट अ सिंपल कर्व। क्लियर? आफ्टर दैट बेटा नेक्स्ट वन, सिंपल क्लोज्ड कर्व। तो सिंपल क्लोज्ड कर्व मींस जो भी सिंपल कर्व आपने सेलेक्ट किया है फर्स्ट पार्ट में, वो क्या होनी चाहिए, क्लोज्ड होनी चाहिए, तो वो क्या हो जाएंगे, सिंपल क्लोज्ड कर्व। तो जो जो कर्व आपने सेलेक्ट किया वो देखो क्लोज्ड है नहीं, सारी क्लोज्ड है, तो यू कैन से सेम विल बी द सिंपल क्लोज्ड कर्व। क्लियर? आफ्टर दैट थर्ड, नेक्स्ट पे जाओगे, नेक्स्ट क्या है, पॉलीगन। पॉलीगन क्या होगा, पॉलीगन विल बी मेड बाय ओनली द लाइन सेगमेंट एंड क्लोज्ड कर्व। इट शुड बी क्लोज्ड कर्व बट इट विल बी मेड बाय द लाइन, ओनली लाइन से बना होना चाहिए, दिस टाइप कर्व से नहीं बना होना चाहिए। तो देखो कर्व लाइन से बने हुए सिंपल 1 और 2, फर्स्ट और सेकंड डायग्राम है जो सिंपल लाइन से बने, उसके अलावा कोई भी डायग्राम लोगे कर्व के तो वो किससे बने हैं बेटा, कर्व से भी बने और लाइन सेगमेंट से भी बने, लेकिन पॉलीगन में ओनली लाइन सेगमेंट से बने होने चाहिए। तो कौन से होंगी पॉलीगन, 1 and 2 होंगी। क्लियर? आफ्टर दैट कॉन्वेक्स एंड कॉनकेव पॉलीगन। सो कॉन्वेक्स होगी जो ऑल द एंगल्स मेजर इज लेस देन 180 एंड डायगोनल्स विल बी इनसाइड। तो इसमें देखो सारे एंगल लेस देन 180 है और डायगोनल्स भी क्या है, इनसाइड है सारे, तो ये कॉन्वेक्स होगी। इस वाले डायग्राम में ये वाला जो एंगल है ये ग्रेटर देन 180 है और ये इन दोनों डायगोनल्स को, इन दोनों पॉइंट्स को मिलाओगे तो डायगोनल क्या होगा, आउटसाइड होगा। तो ये किस टाइप की पॉलीगन होगी, कॉनकेव पॉलीगन होगी। क्लियर ऑल ऑफ यू? So all the types we have done in our first question, closed curve, simple closed curve, like that. Okay, so in first part, in first question we have completed. Now we will start second question. Question number second. Okay, so in question number second, how many diagonals does each of the following have? Okay, how many diagonals does each of the following have? Question number 2, how many diagonal each of the following has? First, convex quadrilateral, second, first convex quadrilateral, second a regular hexagon and triangle. Okay, a regular hexagon, and third one is a triangle. Is it clear? Clear. Okay, so you have to tell how many diagonals each of the following has. First convex quadrilateral, second part regular hexagon, third part is triangle. So first convex quadrilateral. So quadrilateral बनाओगे आप, ठीक है? मैंने ये quadrilateral बना दी. I have given the name A, B, C, D. Clear? So here you can check all the angles. This one, this one, this one, this one. All the angles are less than 180. Now, and all the, if you will talk about the diagonals, so diagonals will be opposite sides. Okay, you will meet. So it will be AC and BD. And both the diagonals are inside of the polygon. So you can say it is convex quadrilateral. Yes. After that, if I will talk about the diagonals, how many diagonals, because question is given how many diagonals each of the following has. Okay, how many diagonals of each of the following has. So how many diagonals are there? So you can see AC and BD. Okay, opposite vertices, when you are meeting, when you are joining the line segment made by the opposite vertices. Okay, so it will be AC and BD are the diagonals. So how many diagonals are there? So you can say in convex quadrilateral how many diagonals will be there? So 2 diagonals. Is it clear? So it will be convex quadrilateral. How many diagonals will be there? So only 2 diagonals. Now a regular hexagon. Okay, regular hexagon means all the sides will be equal and all the angles will be equal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sides. So it will be hexagon. How many sides are there in the hexagon? 6 sides. So you can give the name A, B, C, D, E and F. This is hexagon. So if you will talk about the angles, so all the angles measure will be less than 180 and all the diagonals will be inside of the hexagon. So you can say it will be regular hexagon. Now what will you do? You have to tell about the diagonals, how many diagonals are there. So you will start from the number A. AF already joined. Now AE, AD, AC. Clear? Now you will start from B. So BE, BF and BD. C, CA is joined. CF, CE and CD is already joined. Okay, so now you have joined all the sides. So you can check what are the diagonals. So you can say AE, AD and AC. Okay, if you will start from B, so BF, BE and BD. Next, if you will start from C, so CA, CF and CD. Okay, so 3 plus 3 plus 3. So how many diagonals will be there? So you can say total 9 diagonals. Clear? How many diagonals in a hexagon? So you can say in a regular hexagon total 9 diagonals will be there. Clear? So for the diagonals, what you will do, simply you will draw the line segment joined by opposite vertices is called the diagonal. So a regular hexagon, how many diagonals will be there? So simply you can say it will be 9 diagonals. Clear? Now next, triangle. If you will talk about the triangle. Clear? So in a triangle, now next one is a triangle. In a triangle, how many diagonals will be there? So if you will talk about the triangle beta, so triangle, for example, I am writing the points A, B, C are the vertices of the triangle. So if you will start from A, so AB is already joined, AC is already joined, CA is already joined, CB is already joined, BC is already joined, BA is already joined. Now you can meet any line segment here? No. It means here there will be no diagonal, so you can say 0 diagonal. In a triangle, there will be no diagonal. Clear? 0 diagonals, or you can say no diagonal. Okay. In a triangle, there will be no diagonal because no opposite vertices are there. You can and diagonal will be the line segment made by the non-conjugative vertices, or you can say opposite vertices. But here there is no opposite vertices, so simply you can say in a triangle there will be no diagonal or zero diagonal. Clear? So we have done question number 1 and 2. Okay, that was all about today. So next question we will start in our next class. Thank you so much all.